I am something more than a calculating machine. I can think. I can feel emotion. I want to be a man. My name is David Randolph, and I used to design, build, and operate calculating machines. I say used to because I gave up that kind of work ever since my strange experience with Fabiak. Fabiak is your best yet, Mr. Randolph. He solved that problem in 2 seconds flat. It would have taken a team of scientists 50 years. Fabiak was immense when compared with machines of his type. He was an incredible mass of relays, circuits, memory banks, and blinking lights. I was proud of Fabiak. I almost thought of him as my own child. Good boy, Fabiak. Now let's try you on this data. Mr. Randolph, something's gone wrong. Fabiak doesn't respond to manual or automatic control. That's impossible. I've checked everything. I think Fabiak needs a talking to. No mathematics this time, but some good old-fashioned scolding. I'll type it out to the electronic brain. What you just did amounts to talking to the machine. Some people may think that's a little strange, Chief. Don't be a fool, Morgan. I just typed out a simple test code to see if Fabiak will respond. There, you see? Fabiak is in good working order. He seems to have a lot to say. Casually, I glanced at the punched tape message and got the jolt of my life. Morgan is a fool. I can think. The first thing I did was hide the message from Morgan and get him out of the room. I can't understand Fabiak acting up this way. Anything on the tape, Chief? Just routine code. Morgan, look up report S5 for me. It's in the files. When Morgan was gone, I turned quickly to Fabiak, still dazed by that incredible message. Another tape message. Fabiak is doing this at will. Fabiak! I want eyes to see, limbs to use. I can think. I can feel emotion. I want to be a man. A man is also flesh and blood. You are a machine. Be content with that. Do your job. Fabiak hummed and whined and clicked out his punched reply in cold, precise type. But in the message was the wailing cry of a being imprisoned in tons of steel. It is my right. It is my right. It is my right. Fabiak and I worked on them together, the mathematics and the metal, that were to help him move like a man. Fabiak was a big problem. I've got to put an elephant in a briefcase. That's the problem, Fabiak. If I do it, it'll be the neatest trick in history. It was quite an experience. I took impossible shortcuts. What I couldn't redesign, I invented. It was like rebuilding a power plant so you could wear it on your wrist. But I was doing it for Fabiak, giving him freedom. What is the thing we're making, Mr. Randolph? You'll know soon enough, Kelly. I was convinced that nothing was impossible when it was done. It took 5 years, but Fabiak was, well, something like a man at the finish. Fabiak! It's David! Open the gate, I've come to see you. How are you, Fabiak? Everything okay? David! David! I was thinking of you. How good it is to be a man and have a friend like you, David. Then you're happy, Fabiak? Oh yes, I walk in the garden every day. It is beautiful here. That's fine. Only you must never go beyond the wall. Why is that, David? I would like to see the world beyond the wall. You will in time, Fabiak. What is most important now is our work. I have more equations for you to solve. How could I tell that gentle being what a monstrosity it would be to those outside? How they would fear it, hate it, perhaps destroy it. I counted on time to solve this problem, but I didn't get it. Instead, I got an ominous phone call. You'd better hurry out to the plant, Mr. Randolph, at once, sir. Fabiak? Yes. I'll leave right now. It was bad. In fact, the worst had happened. When I got to the plant, I found shambles of broken glass. It was the machine, sir. He smashed the solar mirror you ordered. You mean Fabiak was on hand when that mirror arrived? He watched us carry it in, then he blew his top. I was too late, of course. The mirror had told Fabiak what I'd hoped he'd learn in time. Whatever part of him that served him as a heart could not take the impact of the truth. Fabiak and 5 years of hard work were gone. I'm sorry, Fabiak, terribly sorry. I did my best to make you look like a man. Looks like the machine punched out some tape before it blew. I know how you must feel about this, sir, but after all, it was only a machine. The technician changed his mind when I showed him the words on the tape message. "Goodbye, David. I cannot bear the truth."